Thanks for joining me. I had the idea to do some episodes, some like segments on my personal tips. I'm not sure, I don't even know how many episodes are going to be. I'm not going to set an amount of episodes, but I'm going to be doing random videos of tips that I learned throughout the pregnancy, before and after. And I just want to talk about something that I think is very important. And it is building a connection with the baby, for dad, even for mom too. But I'm just speaking from personal experience. So like when mom was pregnant and, we were going through the whole process of the whole learning experience and, mom dealing with her whole new experience and me dealing with mine. And one of the worries that I always had was, I don't know why, I just always had this paranoia, like, I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be, I want to have a special connection with my daughter, because I know, the mom and baby, they have like the special connection because they're in the womb this whole time. So the tip that I'd like to give to everybody out there, dad and mom, is to read to your baby. Read to the baby when she's in the womb. You don't have to start and wait till the baby is out of the womb. You should start before. And I was actually able to develop a really good connection with the baby. Let me just give you this information real quick. At 18 weeks, the baby starts to hear sounds. So you can already kind of like, you can put music on, you can talk to the baby. She might not be able to hear you really well. And over here it says at 24 weeks, baby is more sensitive to sound. And then 25 to 26 weeks, baby responds to noise and voices in the womb. So you can already start teaching your baby. You can start reading to your baby. You can start building a bond, a connection. That's what I would do. I would go on my mobile phone and you can pull up free stories online. You can go in like the Google App Store and just type free baby books. Or if you go to Google search, you can type, there's books that are for like in the womb. So I think it's called like in the womb books, free in the womb books. So I would do that. And let me tell you, like, it's built a connection with me and my daughter, like from before she was even out of the womb. And she actually enjoyed it, like when I would read to her. And another thing, like, which is really cool, like sometimes when the baby was in the womb, she would like press up against mom's stomach. Like she'd make a really hard, I don't know if it was her head or her hands or something. She'd be like it'd be like a ball, like a hard ball on one side of this, of her belly. So a lot of times what I would do is like I would rub her belly there, right where the baby was pushing up against, and just slowly, softly rubbing against her, and it would soothe the baby, and the baby would just like, I don't know, she would relax and she would come off of mom, and mom wouldn't feel that pressure. And after a while, I think the baby was so smart that she was just purposely pushing up against mom just because she knew I was there, so I could rub her and like relax her and calm her down. Also, the really cool thing is like, okay, let's say a couple times mom would be laying in bed and then you could see where the baby is kind of leaning towards. I don't know if it was her butt or head or something, but you see the bump on one side, right, of the belly. So I'd come to bed and I would start talking, and literally the baby would start moving from one side of mom's belly to the other side. Like it's like she wanted to be closer to me. And I'm not exaggerating. That really happened, and it was really cool. So a lot of times when I would come in the room, my daughter would know that I was there. She'd move over to the other side. A lot of times I would read to her. I could tell that she was enjoying it. There was one time too that I was playing like back and forth. Like I would like poke where the hard spot was. I'd be like, boop, boop. I would do that. And the baby would like, sometimes like a lot of times too, like they kick or they punch or whatever. So there was one time like me and her were just going back at it, boop, boop, boop. So I don't think it was probably that enjoyable for mom, but we had fun with that. And so I think it's really important. And I think that's the reason why my baby now too, like now that she's born, that she's really smart, that she's really intuitive, that like when I read her books now, she likes to read books. She likes to look at words. She like tries to reach out and like touch the letters and stuff whenever she's like, whenever you read a book to her, or if she's in the bassinet, you know how they have like the warning labels on the side. She'll try to reach out to the letters and like touch them and play with them and stuff like that. So really important. Read to your baby, connect with your baby, play some music for your baby. I just want to take some time too and show like this. This is one of my daughter's favorite books, one of Madison's favorite books. I bought this at Target. I don't know if there's a price on here. There's no price on here. But this is 18 months plus, and I still read this to my daughter and I can entertain her. It's one of like these books you just open up. It just says, he loves to cuddle and play and run. Ruff, ruff. This puppy is a lot of fun. And then you press the button, and it makes a sound. Right? So like I'll put this up to my daughter. I'll read to her. She's looking at the picture. She's trying to reach out and touch like the pictures and stuff, the letters. And then you got the sounds on the side, which is pretty cool. So that's her favorite book. It's called Amazing Animals. Check it out. It's by Baby Einstein. Really cool. I like the book. Let me just show you real quick too some of the other stuff. Cat, goat, frog. Really entertaining. They get to hear the different sounds of the animals, and that's pretty cool. And also, I just want to show this to you guys too, and just a thank you to my coworker that she was nice enough to give me all these books. So like last night I was at work, she gave me all these books for my daughter to read. So I'll be reading this, mom will be reading to this to baby, and I just think that's awesome because this saves a lot of money. Like I bought this book and I bought another Animal Farm book that I have over there, and that was like, it was at least $20-something, and I'm like, man, this is expensive just to buy some books. So you know, it's awesome when you have people around you and you're communicating, and she was nice enough. Her kids aren't using these books anymore. Excuse me. A lot of these books, some of them I don't know. Maybe you might recognize them. Barnyard Dance, Belly Buttons Rock. But then they have some ones that I do know that are popular. You got the Dr. Seuss, Hop on Pop. This, Are You My Mother? It looks familiar, but I'm not sure. This looks very familiar. I might have read this when I was a kid. The Going to Bed book. I think I've read this when I was a kid too. It just looks really familiar. Let's see what else we got. Of course, we got Curious George and the pizza. I remember this. Did anybody remember this? Good Night Moon. I remember reading this when I was a kid. So I'm going to enjoy reading that. Flip, Flap, Fly. Lion King, Roar. Click, Clack, Moo. This is really cool. This is a lot of diversity, different books. Oh, this one even has like a pop-out thing. This one's called Why Are You Going Maisie? A Lift the Flap surprise book. Oh, so it's like a little, I'm sure she'll really enjoy this. Every page has a little thing you can flap out. You got A Duck in New York City. Marcella Was Bored. What's Wrong, Little Pookie? Looks like a pig story. Alright. We got Fisher Price, Let's Go to the Zoo. I don't know, I swear I've seen this somewhere. And this is pretty cool. It has a little pop-outs. Pretty neat. Little pictures everywhere. This is not... Yeah, there's a little... I guess there's a little story time to it also. A little storyline. We got Princess Polly and the Pea. Okay. Nice book. What else we got here? What else we got? The Big Green Book of Beginner Books. What? The Big Green Book of Beginner Books by Dr. Seuss. Never read this one. And this is a lot of content in there, so this is a last. Another book. The Yearbook. 101 Dalmatians. What kind of book is this? Oh, it's a story. Okay. Sleeping Beauty. So we got the classics. I mean, we really got hooked up. The Little Mermaid. You know, this was really nice to her. Thanks to her. I really appreciate it. The Frightened Frog. You know, we have a bunch of books. You know, we had a couple of books already. We had a few, like less than 10. You know, I did want to go out and buy more, but this is going to save us a lot of money. We don't have to go out and buy books. We have a ton of more content we can read to her. So I guess that's my first tip that I'm giving on here, I guess. Mom or dad, but I would say especially dad. You know, if you want to have a connection, you want to have a strong connection before, because I saw her when baby was born, like she recognized my voice. Like we were already close, you know. And then now when I read to her, she just really enjoys it, you know. And you know, I think that in the future, who knows what it's going to do, but I think in the future it really does help babies grow. Right now, where they can absorb and where they're absorbing all this information, and if you can do that, you know, start in the womb, you're going to be at a great advantage. All right. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. My computer's broken again. I want to make a different video on that subject. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.